My personal bucket list car, because I've driven almost everything else. I'm going out in the Alfa 4C.
It's a 2016 Alfa Romeo 4C. It's a 1.7 liter turbo. It's black. It looks a lot more expensive than it cost. I don't know. I like the look of it. They look exotic and fun. I wanted to switch to something more exotic that was different than what anybody else had. I didn't want to pull up to a car meet with 10 of the same other vehicles there, and there was no other 4Cs in Edmonton that I knew of. I like that it has a one-piece carbon fiber tub and that it is a purpose-built car for a racetrack, and I wanted to get out of drag racing and into road course racing, so it was the perfect car for that. It's light and agile and built for a racetrack. And then we're going to put an intake and get the ECU chipped, and then it'll add 80 horsepower, and then it'll be a very light rocket. Not really, but it'll be a lot faster.
Howdy, you're stuck with me on this drive. Oh yeah, look at this carbon tub and everything.
The only storage in here inside the car is between you and the door.
Well, it's storing my ass right now. Hey, I'm Italian, the car is Italian, this works. We're blending, we're molding. Oh, there we go. Seatbelt, that's painful. These cars weigh almost nothing. This thing weighs just a little more than the CRX we're working on, if you're following the channel. But they still managed to put one of these in here.
Yeah, it's amazing. A tight fit. You have to, like, the key.
Yeah, like, how do you even, that's the key, guys.
A little hand.
Yeah, so, no, I love this. I actually got to drive one of the original ones, doctor friend of mine had, but I've never owned one. So, I'm jealous of this one. So I guess,
ready?
Yeah, I guess you can just start going, I guess. So this is really cool. Engine's about 7 inches behind my head. It's awesome, it sounds beautiful. I know I should shut up and let this happen, but...
Once we get on the road. Oh, we have to go over here.
Yeah, confusing parking lot. And they still don't have the gravel off the road, so if you guys are wondering what all that noise is, that's these sticky tires picking up gravel on the road. Look at that sexy rear hump. You know I'm an ass guy. The Italians know how to do it best. So for those of you who don't know what there we go. Look at that. Forget those 600-700 horsepower supercars. When you don't weigh anything, what does this weigh? 2,300?
Yep.
And that's never mind. You guys don't need to know.
22 to 2,300. The original ones in Europe are 1,900 pounds, but they had to put more safety equipment in the
because we're boring
American
in North
ones.
American. Yeah, I get it. We drive worse. Oh, this thing's awesome. I don't want to ruin anything with the... I'm going to leave the window up just on this side because... Oh, we'll just close that one. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Love that. Yeah, so this thing weighs absolutely nothing. It's 0 to 60 times or comparable to any of like the Aventadors and all that kind of stuff, just because, hey, saving weight is where it's at. You know, like, we try to explain to people when we're building cars, the only thing that makes your car better in every category is saving that weight. Because when you weigh less, you brake better, you accelerate better, and you handle better. You just get it naturally from a lighter vehicle. Now, I'm not gonna make you look at me. We're gonna investigate. Oh, look at all that lack of stuff in here. Car boner. Yeah. Oh, this Hyundai's like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm so intimidated. So when you're not driving like this, what kind of fuel economy do you see out of this 1.7?
You burn nothing. I drove from Leduc to work in the city to Stratotech Racetrack out by Fort Sask and back to Leduc on $10 a gas.
Oh, and the cops are already ready for us. What the hell is going on up here?
I don't know, we might have to exit a different way.
Yeah, we're going over the overpass. So for people that aren't sure what she was saying, that was roughly 100, 120 kilometer round trip, and you used how much fuel?
About $10. It costs $50 to fill it.
So you used a fifth of a tank of gas to go 120K. See, now to me that's a real supercar. You can go, you can have fun, you can handle better than everyone else, and you don't break the bank. All for a quarter of what any of those other cars we're talking about cost. Sounds like win in these eyes, these ears. I'm Italian, I like this. I'm gonna just keep playing this up. But I'm gonna shut up so you can listen to the video of, oh yeah, this engine noise.
It definitely does not sound like a 4-cylinder.
No, this sounds like a bigger displacement V6, like the old Lotuses and such.
Sorry.
So she'll spin tires in second, third. That's impressive. I believe I saw you were rolling on Hankook RS4s.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sticky rubber. And they light up pretty easy with a bit of throttle. Obviously we drive some pretty unique vehicles, do some interesting test drives on this channel, but I'll tell you right now, this one pretty much tops what I like in a vehicle. So, I love how there's almost no front end, so you can put the wheels exactly where your feet are.
Your feet are literally beside the wheels.
For something like autocross, you can run over the base of the pylons, never knocking them over. I'm only 5'9", but I'm still very surprised with how much room I have in here. I'm 5'9", but I'm 230 pounds, so I take up a lot of real estate. And for a car that doesn't weigh much and doesn't have much for dimensions, this is more comfortable than the Lamborghinis we've been test driving. Even the seats are stiffer than my 458, but they're still comfortable. I'm rather enjoying this. I don't know, can't speak highly enough about it. If you guys are wondering what type of cars to buy, you probably heard about the glory days with Lotus when they used to make high revving, lightweight cars. You know, they kind of got away from that with the Evora, you know, gaining 400 or 500 pounds over the Elises and Exesias. If you still want that type of feeling, this is definitely your car. I don't think you'd be disappointed with something like this. She's handling highway speed really well without a lot of... There's a lot of feedback from the car, but it's not uncomfortable to drive, hitting the, you know, fluctuations in the road at highway speed. So the car is very well settled, and you know how much I love to pick apart cars. For those of you watching from around the world, here in Edmonton we don't exactly have the nicest roads. We do get 4 really different seasons, and winter destroys our stuff, and the city doesn't ever hold the construction companies accountable for crap work. So it really abuses vehicles, suspensions, so you can really tell which manufacturers did a good job developing a strong suspension and one that works on all situations. And yeah, I'll give Alfa this one.